Christ returns, speaks his truth. Christ Articles. Article 16. The Latter Days. I, the Christ, known as Jesus in Palestine, more than 2,000 years ago, have returned at this most critical time in world history to speak to you. As I descend in conscious vibration to make contact with your earth vibration, I see a world of light and shade, of spiritual upliftment and despair, and most terribly, I see the degradation of the human spirit. The world is mostly in a state of darkness. The average person reading my words may feel that this statement is an exaggeration of your modern life, but to understand the full enormity of what is happening on earth, a person must first experience a moment of light. First of all, I am compelled to speak about what is happening to your children worldwide. Do you realize to what extent the darkness has spread right through the various stages and conditions of childhood? Children, they're naturally eager, curious minds, always looking out for something exciting and new to grip their interest, entering into early adolescence and by nature, obsessed by sexual curiosity, are stimulated and fed by your worldwide books, radio, and TV entertainment. Yes, you say, we know this, I say, but you still allow this to happen. If you were children of light, you would be so filled with compassion, you would rise up as one voice and say to those who are growing rich at the expense of your minds and your children's minds, enough, we will not allow you to do this to us anymore. We will refuse to watch and listen to what you enjoy imagining in your own gross minds, violence, perversion, explicit sex, continual fighting and arguments. We long to return to the peace and joy from which our souls have descended. Today, unknowingly, innocently, the children are enticed by people with selfish and sexually greedy intent into their webs of sexual perversions. If you were children of light, you could not sleep at night, knowing that these innocent little children are being used to satisfy grown men's sexual fantasies and urges. These children are plunged eventually into excesses they did not seek, and into heartbroken despair because they do not know the way back to their original innocence. Their childhood is taken from them, and they are deprived of those important years of normal emotional development. If you were children of light, you would feel their pain as though it were your own. Your conscience would give you no rest until you had risen up together and asserted with all your influence and heart and soul that this terrible encroachment on the weakness and innocence of children must stop. Innocent? Our modern children? You on the earth may ask. If you were children of light, you would know they are innocent until they learn the things of darkness which has been spawned by the human mind on earth. You of the earth say the world is not in darkness. That I exaggerate. You have become so accustomed to darkness you no longer recognize it. Your world is rife with war-racked nations. It is heavy, heavy, heavy with gross mental and emotional vibrational frequencies of selfishness and a total disregard for life. Your streets are now thoroughfares of danger, of road rage, of jealous muggers envious of the possession of others, of stalking predators eager to conquer and control others through use of sexual force. The number of these predators may be fewer than the number of your average citizens, but if you were children of light, such people would never be allowed to prosper. But they do prosper in your midst because your own minds are filled with such events from watching your entertainment. You have become hard and desensitized to these horrors, and so they are allowed to multiply in your midst like a deadly virus. As I descend and enter empathically into this miasma of deadly thought and destructive feelings, I feel the pain experienced by the innocent who fall prey to those who find a thrill and a feeling of power when they terrorize the weak. These are indeed the latter days, as your world calls the time, when life on earth has become so universally gross and separated from the underlying laws of existence that only a few of the billions on earth pause for a moment to question. What lies beyond the darkness? Is there light? Where is the light? Why does it not reveal itself to us? In response to the urgent, most ardent questioning by a few people traumatized by the powerful predatory emotions of others, how could I not return at this time? To reach those who question, those who are sincerely longing for a sure way out of the darkness which now saturates every facet of the majority of people's lives. Do you recognize that this is indeed me, the Christ, who has come to teach and show you the way out of darkness into light? How could I not come in response to your pain? Do you not know that I am love, and it is the nature of pure love to fulfill the needs of loved ones? End of article.